Hi, I'm Fox San Antonio's Jessica Headley.
And I'm Ryan Wolf.
Our great responsibility is to serve our treasure communities.
The El Paso, Las Cruces communities.
Eastern. We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS News produces.
But
we are concerned about trouble and irresponsible,
one-sided claims. Some using their platforms to push their own bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
This is extremely to our democracy.
This is extremely dangerous democracy.
This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
I just have to laugh at it. Why did I bring back that old Sinclair fake news script compilation that was from 2018? A viral montage of dozens of local newscasters all reciting the same script using different accents and different emphasis, all about the danger of fake news. I'm bringing that back because Destiny, Stephen Bonnell made me, I'm not going to blame anybody else, but I had a crash out because of him. And in reaction to, I fully own my actions. It's about the media. I do have it all explained up on the website. If you go to middlemaga.com, that will take you to the Discord now. For right now, while I'm working on what to do next with the site, you'll go straight to the Discord. If you go straight to the Discord, you're going to see a link to every bit of source that I have here. All my sourcing is linked to this Perplexity website, and that is on the Discord. What made me crash out? Destiny had a tweet in response to the breaking news that Reuters was paid millions of dollars by the U.S. government for, quote, large-scale social deception. What was Destiny's response? What can anyone even do against a constant stream of lies and misinformation like this? Quote tweeting over Elon Musk. So I naturally said, well, let me look into it and see what's true, what's not. Wait till you find out. They always tell you the media is free, that journalists are independent, that what you're reading and watching is real and it's unbiased reporting. But what if that's never true? What if the government and the media have always been two arms of the same machine? That might not be a surprise to you watching the show, but it looks like it's a surprise to Destiny and many of his viewers. They're working together to shape what you're allowed to know. That's not a conspiracy theory, it's a fact. And the proof is sitting right in front of us. The story here, breaking it down a little bit more, it is broken down more on this Perplexity website that I use to source it now. The story here is about Reuters. I have my response to Destiny on there as well. Thomson Reuters $9 million Department of Defense contract. That's the headline. So what happened here is the U.S. government paid. This is a fact. They have not denied it. They've actually tried to explain it. So there's nothing here that's a lie. Destiny is trying to reframe the conversation. The U.S. government paid Reuters, the parent company of Reuters, Thomson Reuters, millions of dollars for a project that, according to official documents, involved large-scale social deception. That is an exact quote. You don't even have to speculate. It's right there in the contract, in the documents. If you go through the documents, you'll see that instead of answering questions about these specifics, the same media that lied about Russiagate, about the pandemic, about Hunter Biden's laptop, about WMDs in Iraq, are running interference again. You're going to see fact check articles doing the same thing Destiny's did, saying that Elon Musk lied. They want you to believe that it wasn't anything deceptive there from the government or Reuters, that it was just a cybersecurity contract, that it's all just a misunderstanding. You don't think anybody would look at the name large-scale social deception and be concerned about that titling? But they're saying that it's not about any deception. It's just about protecting you from cyber attacks. I'm sure they're very concerned about you and I being hurt by a cyber attack. Just like they told you the intelligence community had nothing to do with controlling social media until the Twitter files came out and proved the FBI had direct access to censor speech. Just like they told you the Hunter Biden laptop was Russian disinformation until the emails were verified, then they quietly pretended they never suppressed the story. They lie, and they know they lie. But this isn't just about Reuters, it's about how this whole thing works. We already know from Operation Mockingbird, where if you're not familiar with it, we have a full breakdown here, pretty full breakdown with links if you want more on the website. Operation Mockingbird, something that comes up a lot. The CIA planted propaganda in major news outlets. This is not hyperbole. This is not conjecture. This is a fact. We already know from the Church Committee that journalists were on government payrolls. They don't hide it anymore. They just basically have ex-CIA on the news now. They were pushing intelligence-approved narratives. The CIA has all this admitted up on the government website right now. We already know from the Iraq War as well that an entire military invasion was sold to the public using nothing but media-driven hysteria. The New York Times was forced to change their tune on that and admit they were wrong. Why would we think, Stephen Bonnell, that this would be any different? We shouldn't. It's the same playbook. That's what we should assume, just with a different name. They're using every trick in the book to shut down the conversation. And if you want to look at it in the most generous terms, I'm going to end with, well, let's say there was nothing wrong, because I don't know for a fact in the Reuters case that there's anything wrong. I do know we shouldn't believe them. Here's the most predictable part about this all. Destiny, who I wouldn't be surprised if somehow is getting money through this. I don't know that. I'm not even alleging it, but I wouldn't be surprised. People like Destiny that try to act like they're skeptics, but they're really not skeptics, will dismiss this, and he did, without even acknowledging the receipts. Every time the government's caught red-handed, guys like Destiny, they're rushing to play defense, they're pretending that nothing's happening, and default to trusting the same institutions that we have already exposed to be liars. They never ask for proof from the people in power. I don't know why Destiny wouldn't ask for it in this case, because the people who in power are Trump. They could ask for it. Destiny and people like him, they only demand that you prove they're lying after they've already been caught. If the Reuters contract is so innocent, why won't they release full unredacted documents? Reuters could do that. If this is just a routine cybersecurity work, why are we being told to stop asking questions? The fact checks say you're lying, disinformation, misinformation. If social media platforms taking government money, if they're doing that, then that means they should be treated as public forums, not Reuters newspaper. The same logic for social media that the argument I make should apply to Reuters. They should have a comment. They should be forced to have a comment section under every article. They should be forced to note under every single article that Reuters' parent company is cashing government checks. Then every article they publish would have that disclosure. This media company has received US government funding. That would be very discrediting. That's why they wouldn't do that. I don't care if they take a penny from the government, but they won't do that because the illusion of independence is what keeps them in power. So what do we do next? Never trust these people again. They don't deserve it. Every media outlet taking government contracts must disclose it front and center every single time. Full transparency, non-negotiable. Where are the unredacted reports? I'm talking to you, Trump and Elon Musk. If you're going to look into it and Trump has classification power or declassification power, he is the power, then let's just release the reports. Should take 5 minutes. You can run it through your department, redact addresses, even names if you need to. I don't know why they would need to be, but release the reports. Give us something. What exactly was Thomson Reuters being paid for? We have no idea. So don't fact check something we don't know. Who signed off on it? They think you're too dumb to ask these questions, and we've got to prove them wrong.
The next clip is ready below. Welcome to After Show Carnage.